everybody. I'm so excited to do a quick ERAS tour, Miami Night 1 recap, and celebrate Red's 12th birthday. As you can see, I am in a new spot. I'm still displaced from the hurricane, and all my belongings are boxed up, and a friend of mine was kind enough to let me set up here to do my videos. I just want to be honest with you guys and let you know that this period of time is rather difficult for me right now, emotionally, physically, and things are kind of a mess. So I'm doing the best I can. I literally can't even find most things that I own, and tragically, the last day that we were in Miami, I found out about a death in my family, and so I'm just really going through a difficult period, and I just need a little bit of grace from you all. I will say that thank you so much for being here, because it's really an incredible thing, like having you guys and seeing your posts and seeing everything that you're writing and posting. It was really helping me, and it just shows the power of, connecting, the human connection, I guess. It's really beautiful, and I just want to say that, if I'm not posting or responding to absolutely everything, it's not that I don't like the posts, or that I am ignoring anybody, or that I'm not reading them. It's just that, like, I'm literally dealing with a lot of emotional things, and a really traumatic time that is just a bit overwhelming. So I will be fine. These things just keep happening, and I'm trying the best that I can to have all the hats on, you know what I mean? To wear all the hats and do everything. So, but please know that, like, you guys are like the brightest light to me, and I am exceptionally grateful, and thank God I have you all, because just knowing that you're there and seeing everything makes me feel so comforted. So thank you. Okay, now on to the ERAS tour. All right, so I went from evacuating my area, dealing with the hurricane, to throwing things together for the ERAS trip, and driving to Miami. And I arrived in Miami on Thursday and went straight to the stadium to get merch. And there was like a big, huge, long line, obviously. Everyone was like so nice. It was a beautiful day. I happened to be lucky enough to get in line with Nina Shelby. And so how great is that? So we got to talk and chat and, have all these like really great discussions about, Taylor and the shows and the surprise songs and her major amounts of adventures to the shows that she's gone to, and just the excitement for the weekend that we were about to experience. And it was just really, really beautiful. We were in line for hours. Hours upon hours. But it was well worth it, and it absolutely it flew by when you're in good company, which I was, and we got to discuss all kinds of things, and it was really, really fun. We also got to hear the sound check, and I heard like the first notes of the Tortured Poets set, and I like completely freaked out. Also, if you notice, my voice is gone. I lost it precisely at the moment that she came out in her new rep outfit, and I screamed so loud that my voice left. It like literally left my body, and the next day after the show, I could like not speak at all, and now it's, all these days later, and it's still recovering. So wow. But okay, so I got some really cool merch. I got the poster and some other things that I'm really excited about. And I'll be posting pics and videos from my trip, but I just wanted to make this video first. I just have to like get all the shots together that I want to show you guys. So I'm like really excited. So the sound check was great. We got through the merch line. I was like ravenous. I was so hungry because I got up really early to drive to Miami. Like I was exhausted. I've been living out of a suitcase since, the hurricane. So it was just a lot of chaos. This time period right now it's like chaotic for me. And, I was like feeling very fainty at the end of the merch line. But then we went and got, me and the Sparks team went and got some incredible Cuban food at Little Havana in Miami Gardens, and it was so delicious. It was absolutely excellent. I had an awesome mojito to, just kind of like do a sigh of like relief that like, yay, I got here finally in Miami, and now I can just maybe like relax and like sort of like just start taking it all in. So the next day was our show day, and I started off the day in my Reputation outfit that I posted pictures of. I did an homage here. I brought a piece of it. Here's my crown of snakes, inspired by the Look What You Made Me Do video. I loved it, but here's the thing, like, it hurts my head. Like there's a bunch of like wires and stuff that I used to make this. And so it's really painful. So I did my like manifesting rituals with shaking I wore all of the Reputation bracelets and shook them all and did my little dance in my rep outfit and just manifested. But then I was like, this is going to kill me for hours on end, so I'm going to have to change. So I ended up wearing a pink sparkly lover / I feel like Swifty vibe outfit. And then I made this hat. I'll show you. I made this cowboy hat that says devils roll the dice, angels roll their eyes. And I put 13s like all over it. And a Taylor Swift stickers and the ERAS tour and all of this, and bedazzled it. And I wore this, and I'll post pictures of that. I wore this actually to the show, and it was a better option because I didn't have like wires jamming into my head. And so anyway, so I was in this pink sparkly outfit, and I was walking down, we walked to the stadium, and here's Swiftie magic. And I love Swiftie magic because I believe that we do like harness this amazing Swiftie magic that is just pure joy and sparkle and love and positivity, and it's just the greatest thing in the world. So when we were walking to the stadium, like all these cars of other Swifties would like honk the horns and like, yell like cool things out the window and like different like lyrics, and several people jumped out of their cars at red lights, and like we exchanged friendship bracelets, and it was just like so fun, even just like on the way to the stadium, it was like super great. Oh, and I forgot to say, the day that I was at the merch line, Thursday, I was interviewed by the Miami News, I think it was ABC, and that was really exciting. So I got to talk about Sparks Fly. And so, anytime I get to do that, I love it because I'm so proud of it, and I'm so proud of you all. And I just love showcasing you all and just showing the world all of the beauty that you guys are. You're just so beautiful, and I love being able to show that. So I did an interview. But now let me go back to, I'm fast forwarding now to walking into the stadium. So, there's something like, I wish there was a state that was just all Swifties, to be honest with you, because when I was headed into the stadium and we were in the big long lines to get in, you know, you're just surrounded by so much excitement and again, just joy and love and positivity and helping each other and kindness. And it's just so rare to see in the world these days. And, you know, it's so moving. And all the police officers there had friendship bracelets on because people were giving them to them, and all the security and all, you know, everyone that was a part of this event, you know, like the food vendors and everyone were covered in friendship bracelets. And, you know, it just shows like how giving we are and how big our hearts are. And it's just like really cool. And I talked to like several security officers and different people that worked there, and they were just like, I've never seen anything like it. I've never been a part of anything so cool. And so, you know, everyone's just so interactive and everyone just wants you to be a part of this with them. And I love that unity. I just truly love it. So I wish that we could, you know, make a actual state of all Swifties. I think that would be just super great. In my head, it is the Swiftiverse, but I wish there was a place like that was actually like physically a whole giant neighborhood of Swifties, like Swiftville. I would really love that. And I'm sure that you guys would also. It's just so relaxing and it's just so great because you don't ever have to worry about like, is this person like judging me for wearing this like insane outfit, or like for being so excited about this event and these songs and these lyrics and these people and Taylor and what it means and the huge impact that it's had on our lives. Like everyone already knows, and it's awesome. And I'm getting like really emotional because it's just such a thing of beauty, and I love it. So, okay, so I had manifested, I had given bracelets, hugged, you know, cried already. The show has not even begun to start yet. And we got to our seats, and we had a great view and everything of the stage, and it was just so exciting. And everyone around us was so excited, and I wish I could capture the feeling for you. It's just like you arrived where you belong, and it's wonderful. And I don't know if it's because like I feel so displaced right now, but really, I think no matter what was going on in my life, I would feel it the same way, because it's just such a powerful thing to experience, you know? And I love it. So, yay. I love it, and it was beautiful. All right, so the opening of the show is always incredible. You know, it's just when she pops out on that stage, you cannot even believe it's real, and you can't believe she's actually like a real person. I know that sounds insane, but like to see it in her in person, you're just like, she's really real, and like she's done all of this, and I'm so proud. And it's so great. The cheering, the clapping, the screaming, it elevates you to a level that I just don't think can be matched. I just don't. It's truly fascinating and wonderful and one of a kind. And we are so lucky in the timeline of humanity that we got to be alive and to live at the same time as Taylor does. And it's just, wow. Incredible. I mean, it's just incredible. So, the first ERAS sets were incredible, like just wonderful. I'm just in awe of it still. Like I saw her before in Tampa, and for the ERAS tour, and it was equally as overwhelming. And it's actually one of the things that spurred me to, you know, it was like my journey to right here, healing from the death of my grandmother at the last ERAS tour, going through all of this at the second time I've been to the ERAS tour. It's just like this massive journey. And in between there, I had that dream of this app in its entirety that I know was sent to me as a healing mechanism from my grandmother, just straight from heaven. And it never fails to amaze me, all the invisible strings that each of us have with Taylor's music and the events that happen. So I'm always mind blown. And anyway, this one was just as emotional as the last one. And, you know, there's several highlights. So one, Enchanted is always just so incredibly, stunningly beautiful, okay? I love all of Fearless. 1989 is great. I love the Red, and a happy birthday, Red, but we'll get to that soon. I love the Red set, and I love everyone singing All Too Well out loud. There is something so insanely powerful about it, and empowering, and just all of it, the whole thing. Lover, all of it. But I will say that seeing the Tortured Poets Department set live was shockingly incredible. It was more than I could have ever imagined. Her passion for this set is visceral. She played Florida with Florence, and it was spectacular. The Smallest Man Who Ever Lived, who anyone who knows me knows that I have a massive obsession with this song because it has helped me in dealing with some major situations in my life, dealing with like betrayals and just absolute devastation that I have been dealing with for the last, almost 2 years. So this song is so important to me, and the way she does it is mind-blowing. It's so good. It's so powerful. The marching band, everyone's singing all the words, just feeling it. The Good Riddance part is like so great. I have a video, but as soon as it started, I freaked out so bad that my phone is like literally facing the ground, and I'm just like shaking. And so there's really no video to see. But it will be with me forever, that experience. Down Bad will be with me forever. The Fortnite, but Daddy, I Love Him has taken on a whole new, I don't know what, like I've loved this song from moment one. I think it's one of her best. It's so absolutely incredible. But seeing it live, I mean, I just got like full chills. I don't know if you can see them, but like full goosey bumps just thinking about it. Who's Afraid of Little Old Me, insanely powerful. And I Can Do It With a Broken Heart. Wow. It's the magnitude is hard to put into words. And, I was like doing some reflecting on just the enormous amount of plans and all the steps that have to be in place for this ERAS show to even go on. The road closures, the helicopters, the police, the enormity of this event and the logistics of it is so mind-boggling, just as a viewer, as a Swiftie there to celebrate it. But like for Taylor, I can't imagine the amount of work that this took, that her whole career has taken, that she is always smiling, always joyful. She looks so happy to be there for us. Night after night after night, the length of the set in itself, just the physical performance of it all, the voice, stamina, all of it is absolutely mind-bending. And then to go Oh, she wrote a 30-song album in the middle of all of this, wrote it, recorded it, marketed it, and it's exceptional. I'll be thinking about it for probably forever. I honestly don't know how she does it. And, it poured down rain, and she doesn't skip a beat. Like, she doesn't skip a beat. The Swifties aren't upset. Like, it's a joyous occasion. It's like a sacred rain show. And she just does it, and she never lets us down. And it's remarkable. It's remarkable. And I'm just in awe. I'm like in awe of her on so many levels. And sometimes it's really hard to fake it till you make it when you're going through something hard. Like right now I'm like getting ready to like burst out into tears. So it's just remarkable that she can be so poignant, that she can be so emotionally transparent in the Tortured Poets department and most of her music, and do it in a way that is so professional, that is so emotive, that always comes off as like she's so happy to be there. And I mean, just like, thank you, Taylor. Thank you for 18 years of excellence, just of excellence, and never taking it for granted and just working so hard. I mean, it's amazing. So I wanted to just say those things about the show, just in a logistics way. Like, I just can't believe it. Then we get to like Rep. Okay, so Reputation, when she came out on stage in the new outfit, I almost died. Like, I don't know, something happened to me. My voice, I screamed so loud, then it was like no sound was coming out. Like, my voice left me, and I was in shock. And it was just so exciting. Like, all the gold snakes are just so cool. I need like a little more headspace to work with, like, what does that mean? Like, why are they golden? I mean, she did sing Daylight as a surprise song, and I'll just get to those in a minute. But it was incredible. Also, I think the snakes are different. They look more striking, which is interesting to me. And I have to like reflect on it more. And I apologize for like not having all of my answers like out right now, because it's just been like a whirlwind of things. And now I'm like also grieving a death in my family on top of it all. So I am promising you that I will have a better theory on all these things. I did notice though that the snakes on the back of her outfit look like they make a 2 and a 0, like a 20. But I also could just be seriously clowning, and that's fine too. So it was amazing. Everything about it was incredible. The surprise songs. Okay, so she sang Tim McGraw, which had me bawling. It's like one of my all-time favorite songs, and it's one of our Spark team members' favorite Taylor songs. So I was so happy that he got to hear that. So shout out to JJ getting your favorite song. It was super great. She sang Tim McGraw and Timeless, which was excellent. And then she sang This Is Me Trying and Daylight. And I was a ball of mush tears. This Is Me Trying hit me so hard, because that is literally, I feel like, my theme song right now. Like, this is me trying to deal with all of this, catastrophes and death and, all of this. And then Daylight, I mean, I do think that she put these two together for the first night in Florida, because I feel like, you know what, a lot of people here are suffering really bad from these 2 back-to-back hurricanes, and it was just such a hopeful, and powerful combo for the moment, and I really appreciated it. I also love This Is Me Trying, just always, so it was incredible. And you know, having a song with the word golden in it also is just, I don't know, I feel like there's something there with Reputation for sure, with the snakes being gold, but I don't know, we'll see. Maybe I'm clowning and whatever. I also kind of let it go when she said, like, this is, you know, she said, this is me trying to let it go. That like hit me on multiple levels. And I'm also like sort of letting go a little bit of like trying to figure out when she's going to do things, because, you know, we have so much to celebrate that she's already done that I might just want to be surprised now. Like, I don't know. Like, I can't tell if it's like I'm like just mentally kind of tired at the moment, or if I just truly want to take every moment in that she gives us. And, you know, she's just given us, like, I think, like, I am not shy about saying that I think Tortured Poets Department is like, it is her best work. It might not be your favorite album, but I think it's her best work. Like, I think it's brilliant. I think it's her best work, and I deeply love it. And it is my favorite album currently. But there's so many favorites, you know, and I'm just left with being in awe of how the whole city shuts down. There's Swiftie events everywhere. I went to some really cool ones, and I can't wait to tell you about them. I met a bunch of like really awesome Swifties. I got on the French news, so that should be out. They said like October 30th, so that's exciting. I had a little mini interview with the Washington Post that we're gonna see what we can do with that. And so there's like a really exciting things ahead. And there was so many beautiful people that I met this weekend, and so many events, and so many just Taylor events around the show. And it leaves the mind boggling, like how all of this is occurring for one person's immense contribution to humanity. And I am forever in awe of it. Like, I'm still in awe of it. And I had like the greatest time in the midst of having one of like the worst times in a long time in my life. Like, there's just been so many things. I mean, I truly like feel kind of displaced right now. And you know, I'm dealing with like another like triple losses, you know, with my neighborhood, my town, my friends being, you know, losing everything, the nature that I love looking at destroyed, and now a death. And I know something else beautiful will come out of this, but I am having it's just a difficult time. So all of that was going on, and she still managed. The event was so powerful that it allowed me to forget about those things for like a couple hours. And that is like transformative. I mean, it's truly remarkable. And I don't think there's anything else on this planet that could give me that reprieve, you know? And she's just the greatest. So, and she's so special. And I just am left in awe. Like, I'm like almost speechless, as you can tell. Like, there was so many great things, and I will, as they come, you know, back to me in a bit more detail, I'm just still like kind of like overwhelmed with the whole thing. Like, it was so great, and the Swifties are the best, and we will change the world. We're just amazing, and Taylor's amazing, and I don't know. I love it. And I don't know. I love it. And I love this community, and thank God I have you guys, because, you know, you're keeping me like, motivated, and like, I see you all as like little rays of sunshine in my life, and I am truly grateful. And so thank you. So absolutely thank you. So now let's celebrate Red's birthday. So happy birthday, Red. I have a little card for you, Red. Mink. Okay, and so I said, "Dear Red, do you know what I love most about you? Every single beautiful thing. Happy birthday. Thank you for 12 incredible years. You have been there for us so many times, and we love you. Love, the Swiftiverse." With these little red roses. So let's talk about Red. So the card asks, do you know what I love most about you? And here's my answer for you, Red. I loved the era in general. I loved the aesthetic. I loved the boldness. I loved her fashion style. I love that Red truly is a masterpiece by a mastermind. You know, she's so versatile. The songs that live in my heart in Burning Red are Holy Ground, Red, All Too Well, State of Grace, Treacherous, Sad, Beautiful, Tragic. Then we got like these bangers that like burned a hole in the charts. I Knew You Were Trouble, 22, We Are Never Getting Back Together. Then comes The Vault, and we have Better Man, Nothing New, Forever Winter, Run. I mean, we can go on and on and on, but then we get to All Too Well 10. And All Too Well 10, well, first of all Too Well was such a moment, but All Too Well 10 was such a moment. It's still a moment, and it will forever be absolutely incredible. I could actually talk about this song for 13 days straight, for sure. And this song, in my opinion, is what separates Red from the other re-record projects for one very unique reason, and that is that it like fills in the missing pieces to a story that we have known about for years, and it paints an even more detailed picture of an already very vivid retelling. And I remember clearing my schedule for All Too Well 10 for its release day, and being truly stunned by what I heard, and not just by the addition of the new lyrics themselves and what they meant, but by what the cut lyrics, not being allowed in the first place, said about the original Red time period in general. And Taylor being told those lyrics needed to be removed, or they were too revealing, or no one would listen to a 10-minute song. And just the overall censorship and the control that she was under from her label at the time. It's just like, it's like a full circle. This is what she wanted to say, and this is truly how she was feeling then, but she wasn't allowed to say it. Sort of reminiscent of Don't Worry Folks, we took out all her teeth from Who's Afraid of Little Old Me. I feel like this is one of those moments where she wanted to say what she was feeling, and she wasn't allowed to say it because someone somewhere told her that they weren't valid, that they weren't valued, and that no one would listen to them. And I will forever be mystified that somebody heard, "You kept me like a secret, but I kept you like an oath," and cut it. I have no words for that. Like, I am stunned, you know? And I think that Red, the original version, is a masterpiece and an era and a time period all in its own. But the re-record of Red is something quite different. And it's a let's dive deeper and let me show you how I really felt, and let me show you what they wouldn't allow me to say. And I am so grateful we finally got to hear her full story and her truth and her feelings, and all the things that she wanted to express but couldn't. And for me, that is what separates Red. And to me, Red is vindication in Burning Red. It's vindication, and it's incredible. And I love it for many reasons, but that is my number one reason why I love Red. And I'm so proud that she did that, and I'm so proud of her for having the courage to put that out and to say I wasn't finished speaking then, and I will finish what I wanted to say now and on my own terms. And I think it's incredibly powerful. And the other thing I want to bring up is that we in the Swiftiverse are incredibly lucky to have our very own Red historian in our community. He's Red royalty, and if you haven't guessed yet, or if you are new here, I am talking about the one and only, the Red King. And I want to invite everyone to read his latest post, Happy Birthday Red album. He absolutely captures the true essence of the Red era and album, and his passion and dedication to both burns in the brightest shades of red and is simply unmatched. And I love when people celebrate who they are and what they love with unabashed joy. And so today, as I celebrate Red's 12th birthday, I'm also toasting the Red King for his never-ending dedication to Red and the true joy it brings him. And I'm wishing him and all of you a royal Red day that's filled with whatever sparks joy in you. And I wish that truly for all of you. And please go check out his profile. It's all things Red, and you can find him at The Red King. I will link it in this post. And so what's coming up? Okay, so we have a lot going on this week, and that I just want to run through really quick. I will be announcing the new giveaway card contest this week, doing a Midnight's birthday tribute, posting the requests for the Burning Bridges series that I'm starting, and I'm announcing the winner of the Ali Sheehan Tortured Poets Department bundle tomorrow. So be on the lookout for that. I will see all of you again on Friday for the new I Look in People's Profiles video, and I'm very, very excited. And so until then and always, peace, love. I messed up. This is how tired I am. All right, so peace, love, and Swifties forever. Mwah! Love you. Bye.